Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday's math session. I hope you had a really, really lovely weekend and you're all refreshed and ready to work. Now, your first job this morning was to go and watch the next number block episode that we've not seen yet at school. So I really, really hope you have. And if you haven't, don't worry, pause me now, go and find the episode, watch it, and then come back to me. Okay. So that should mean everybody has now watched our new number block episode. But before we talk about our new number, let's just check we can remember the numbers we've already learned while we've been at school. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what comes after 5? 6. What's one more than 6? 7. What's one more than 7? 8. What's one more than 8? 9. And what's one more than 9? 10. I wonder if we could go backwards. If I've got 10, what's 1 less than 10? 9. And what's 1 less than 9? 8. What's 1 less than 8? 7. What's 1 less than 7? 6. What's 1 less than 6? 5. 1 less than 5. 4. 1 less than 4. 3. Nearly there. What's 1 less than 3, children? 2. Well done. And last of all, well, actually, what's 1 less than 2? 1. What's 1 less than 1? That's right. 0. Well done, everybody. So, I wonder if you can shout at me really, really loud and tell me what number it is you've just watched an episode about. Really loud. That's right, it was number 11, which means you're going to have to pause me again, children, because your first challenge today is to go and find me 11 of the same objects. So it could be 11 bits of Lego, it could be 11 cubes, it could be 11 bits of pasta or 11 crayons, but your first job is to go and find me 11 small things that are all the same. Ready? Off you go. Make sure you pause me. Okay, so now you should be back and you should have 11 things. But let's just check you've all got 11 things. So what I'd like you to do is lay them all out in a nice line so we can see them. Can you do that for me? Pause me while you do that. Okay, and let's just double check that your 11 things are 11. So remember, we must make sure we count every single item, and I'm going to count along with you. Let's check we've got 11. Are you ready? Start at the beginning of your line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more is 11. Oh, well done. And if you accidentally didn't have enough, make sure you add them on to make 11. And if you've got too many, remove the ones that we didn't need, because once we got to 11, you don't need any of the rest. Okay then. Now, I wonder if you guys can tell me, the number 11. What was 11 made of? Can you remember? Think back to the number blocks episode. How did they make the number 11? Can you remember? Have a think. Talk to an adult about it. What 2 numbers did they use to make 11? Have a real think. Did they use a 6? No, they didn't use a 6. What did they use? Shout it at me really, really loud, children. Yes! Well done, those of you that remembered it was a 10 and a 1. Now, I am just sticking some cubes together, children. Oh, they don't want to go. It must be because they think it's still the weekend, these cheeky things. Here we go. Let's just do this. Now, I've hopefully got 11 cubes. Let's have a look. And so you've told me 11 was made up of a 10 and a 1. Let's see if I've managed to make 11 out of a 10 and a 1. Shall we count? Let's check this is a 10, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, count with me, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a tower of 10. And I've got one more. 10 and one more makes 11. You're right. Let's do it again. 10 and one more makes 11. Because 11 is made up of a 10 and an extra 1. A 10 and a 1 make 11. Now, before we do our activities today, we need to think about how we write the number 11. Because the number 11 is made up of a 10 and it's made up of a 1. So, let's have a think about this. Do you think to write the number 11, I need to write 10 and then stick a 1 right next to it? This is where it gets a bit sneaky because actually, no, that number makes 101 and we don't want 101. We need the number 11. So let me go back to my cubes. How many towers of 10 do I have? This is a 10, but how many 10s do I have? Yeah, I've got, look, 1 10. I've got 1 tower of 10, so I'm going to make sure I write 1 for my 1 tower of 10. But with 11, I also had some more, didn't I? How many 1s did I have left over? That's right, I've got 1. So I had 1 tower of 10, and I had 1 more. Let's do it again, ready? 1 tower of 10, and 1 more. So to write the number 11, we need 2 1s, but it doesn't say 1 1, it says 11, and that means 1 10 and 1 more. Can you say that with me? 1 10 and 1 more. 1 10, 1 more. Now, I wonder whether you guys could take your objects that you've just brought along. Can you put them into either a tower of 10 or you could make a pile and make a pile of 10? Can you do that for me? Let me see. Count out 10 items and then see how many more you've got left over. Ooh, hold them up to the camera. Pause me if you haven't done it, but if you have, hold them up to the camera. Let me see. Ooh, I'm seeing lots of 10s. This is fabulous. You're absolutely right. Well done. You've made 1 set of 10. And I think you're all showing me 1 more. Now, your challenge today, children, is to really understand how we make the number 11. And to do that, you're going to go around on a little hunt around your house and see how many small items you can find and see if you can count 11 of them up. And then I want to see lots and lots of photos today because using my cubes as an example, let's have a look at the table I've just made up here. I've got the word tens here. And this is a tricky word here, but this says 1s. So there are all those extra 1s that we've got, 10s and 1s. Your challenge today is to go and find those 11 things. So start with the 11 things that you've already got. And what I want you to do on your table today is I want you to show me how many groups of 10s you can have. So, for example, with my cubes, oh, I hope it sticks, I had 1 group of 10. I could only make 1 group of 10. So I had 1 group of 10. And then, look, here it is. I have 1 more. Let me just stick that on. 1 group of 10s and 1 more. 1 group of 10 and 1 more makes us the number 11. We should be getting really good at that today. So 1 group of 10 and 1 more. Let's try it with something else I had. I found some Lego in the classroom. Let's see if I can make, I know I've got 11, I counted earlier, children. Let's see if I can make a tower of 10 out of them. Are you ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, oh, another red, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and what's 1 more than 9? That's right, it's 10. So here I have a Lego tower of 10. Let's count with me again just to make sure I got it right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, but to make 11, I had a 10, but I've also got 1 more. Let me just try that again on my next tower, on my next grid. Are you ready? Here's my 1 10. And don't worry if you can't stick your items together, if you've got pasta and things like that. You could lay them in a nice long tower line instead of actually trying to stick them together. So let's have a look again. I've got one set of 10, so I can make sure I pop the 1 down here. And I had 1 left over. Let me just turn my screen so you can see it a bit better. There we go. I had 1 left over. 1 10 and 1 1 gives us the number 11. So your challenge today, children, like I keep saying, is to go around your house, find 11 of small objects. Maybe things like Lego that you can stick together to make a tower of 10, and check that you've got 1 10 and 1 left over to make our 11, 1 10 and 1 1. Or things like pasta that you can just lay out and crayons that you can just lay out. I want to see how many ways you can make the number 11 using 10s and 1s with all the different objects in your house. Send me loads of photos so that I can see how well you've got on with your number 11. Take care. Have a great day. Goodbye.